Thank you for your patience in indulging the bride and groom in their passion for photography. I'd like to introduce the first of this afternoon's speeches, the father of the bride, Graham Sabbaton.
Unaccustomed I am to public speaking and all that, it's just me. I would like to thank you all, family and friends, for coming down today to celebrate our daughter Charlotte's marriage to Simon. I'll start telling you a few things, or home truths, about Charlotte, alias Shah, as she is affectionately known. Shah has a love of speed. Speed is the theme of here today. Everything in the world has to be done quickly, as you probably noticed by when they asked her about her name, Charlotte Sabbaton. Her grandfather was affectionately known as Gardy to his grandchildren, but Charlotte shortened it to Gar, and he shortened her name to Shah, and it stuck. Let's go back to speed. Charlotte Emma came into this world in less than 2 hours, born at 11:50 on the 10th of February 1986. I left Blake Maternity Home Gosport at the early hours of the morning of the 11th, feeling very proud, having a beautiful baby daughter. I was eager to share my exciting news with someone, but there was no one at home. Adam, my son, was with his grandparents, Babby and Gardy, so the dogs had to do it. They were less excited by the news. Do you know what time it is? This brings me nicely round to another of Shah's passion, her animals. As you can see from the cake table, they play a big part in her and Simon's life. Thankfully, Simon has gained some passion. Although he has never had a dog or horse before, he has become hooked, so to speak. In their short time together, they have gained 2 French bulldogs, Maisie and Dottie, and 1 pug, Daisy. Charlotte recently added her old horse Karamak to her animal world. Karamak was just one of her horses, but the only one who lives with her up in Gloucester. Horses, Charlotte's had quite a few pass through her hands over the years. She started riding at a tender age of 4, along with her brother Adam. They shared their first pony, Blackjack, aka Jack. He was very similar in nature to Shah, stubborn, short, 11'2", Welsh section A, and had 2 speeds, flat out gallop or stop, of which Charlotte found out a few times when it stopped and she didn't want it. One thing springs to my mind. I can see her galloping flat out across Ford Down in Pensilva on Bobbin Moor, with her mum and brother in hot pursuit shouting, hold on, pull him into a bush. I was out on the same moor on my horse at the same time, and all I could see were the little arms and legs flapping in the wind. Bless, thankfully she came to a halt with no harm to her or a pony. I could go on about her horsey antics, but it would take all day. Charlotte has the habit of being accident prone. The speed thing again. There is one occasion that springs to mind, which was one of many, when as a toddler she sneezed a banana to the back of her nose and I had to be called back from sea because she had taken into hospital. A lesson to be learnt: don't eat your banana so fast and then sneeze at the same time. I've lost count of the many times I've been to A&E, and I can't remember the amount of times we've been to Hasler, which is the Naval Hospital down in Gosport, with her. Anyway, moving on. This brings me to Simon. I would just like to welcome Simon into the Sabbaton clan. Again, it's a speed thing. Charlotte met Simon through a friend, Lisa, and her husband Dan, over there when they were serving out in Afghanistan. They started emailing each other daily, then they started phoning themselves daily, and then when eventually Simon came back from Afghanistan, they fell head over heels in love. And within 2 months of meeting, they were engaged. Speed. And the rest is history. They're now married. So here we are today, celebrating their wedding. Charlotte, I think, looks ones in a million. Simon, one in a raffle. I would like to raise your glasses to Charlotte and Sabbaton. Charlotte and Simon, the bride and groom.
Bride and groom.
And that's that's me done. Thank you very much.